Okay guys, heads up, no holding, punches up, and listen to my command. Check hands, good luck.
We're in the 81-kilogram light heavyweight division, and what a start from the man in red. That is Sammy Lee, representing Wales, who is scoring heavily from both flanks. The man who has been put under significant pressure and just eaten another southpaw right jab is Uganda's Regarn Simbwa. My goodness, what a blistering start from Sammy Lee, and perhaps one can understand why when you consider that this is day 7 of the tournament and it's the first bout of the competition for Sammy Lee. He had a bye in the first preliminary round and he just came out of the blocks smoking.
What a start from Lee. You know what? You should never judge a book by its cover, should you? When these two boxers come to shake hands at the start of the contest, I really feared for Lee that the size of Simbwa, he looks in another weight division. Got the height and the reach, and Lee just put him under pressure straight away. Found some jabs, right hook, straight left hand. Tremendous start from Lee. No respect whatsoever for his opponent, just took it to him, put it on him, and I think it really surprised Simbwa as well. Great start from Lee.
It's been a terrific first half of the opening round from Sammy Lee. He's already experienced top spot on a medal podium in a Commonwealth Games, because last year in Nassau in the Bahamas, he took Commonwealth Games youth gold. With a terrific run to the final, scoring knockouts in the first preliminary round before going on to take unanimous point decision victories after that. Well, maybe Simbwa has overcome the shock of that blistering start from the man in red and is beginning to get on the front foot and close his man down, but not before taking another two-shot salvo, which brings about a standing count. What a start from Sammy Lee.
Great start from Lee, finding his opponent with that left hand, and again good 1-2s. I've watched this lad up at GB spar. He's got his best shot is his right hook, Ronald, and he caught Simbwa with that punch there. His right hook is a sensational shot that he throws if it hits the target. He's got a lot of power.
Right hook in evidence once again, and Simbwa just, despite his advantages in height and reach, he just cannot establish that left stick to keep the man off. Blistering start by Sammy Lee, who's beating his man to the punch consistently. Tentative with the jab, Simbwa, and he certainly wasn't that way in his first preliminary round win over Lukman Lawal of Nigeria. It was a dominant weapon, but here, hitting after the bell between both boxers, but here he was put under such pressure that he was almost throwing what Mickey Duff used to call "don't hit me" punches, letting his hands go but with no real intent behind them.
That's a tremendous round. You know what, that's a 10-8 round. Colin Jones said don't be too over-eager, but what a tremendous start this was. Left hands going in, right hooks. Simbwa, I think, was very, very surprised. There's that long right hook that we spoke about. And again, over the top. This one, does this bring the, there it is there, good shot. Referee was very close to stepping in there. What a round.
So into the second round then. Regarn Simbwa of Uganda has just taken a swift right uppercut. He's got to do something different if he wants to get himself back into this contest, because he was practically overrun by the bundle of energy in red representing Wales. Sammy Lee was in scintillating form in this, his first outing of Gold Coast 2018. First saw him at the World Youth Championships in St. Petersburg 2 years ago, the back end of 2016. Finished in 6th place there, being eliminated at the quarter-final stage. In that year, he took the first of 2 consecutive, just got caught with a long shot there, so he's going to have to keep his concentration. But in 2016, he took the first of 2 consecutive British youth titles, followed it up by retaining the crown last year. So he really is in a terrific run of form.
It's important for Lee to keep disrupting the rhythm of Simbwa. If Simbwa gets behind his jab and starts to gain control with that straight right hand, then it could be a different story. But Lee is doing the right things. He just gets caught there, look. So Simbwa's having a little bit more success. So Lee has got to try and keep it going. Avoided the shots well there. Got to try and target this left hand right hook combination. There's that right hook there. It wasn't just too far away. But he's got to disrupt the rhythm. As I say, that's a good shot again from Simbwa with long right hand.
Yeah, put on the end of that long right cross, and you can see from Simbwa's build, he gets tremendous leverage into his punches. He demonstrated that in the first preliminary round, and all of a sudden, Sammy Lee's keen to hold on. Colin Jones said to him, don't be too overeager. Has the combination of nervous energy competing on this stage, putting so much into the first round, has it depleted his gas tank prematurely? Because all of a sudden, he's looking a little bit disheveled. Simbwa senses that, and I thought that was going to be a standing count as he sent the man backwards. Breathing through an open mouth, some of the explosion has gone from his work, and Simbwa has a real opportunity here. Good left hook from the man in blue.
I think you're right, Ronald. Lee's put so much into it, and remember he's had to wait so long for his opening contest in this one, in this tournament. And now Simbwa is having the better of things.
Well, he's got a few seconds to make it through to the sanctuary of the red corner, and that will be a welcome 60-second respite. Everything into that uppercut, but he was wide of the mark. Simbwa putting it on him. Big right hook off the ropes from Sammy Lee. Look at that intake of oxygen from Sammy Lee. He appears to have nothing left. Missed with the shot and almost staggered into the neutral corner. Colin Jones has got to work on him.
Yeah, incredible round, wasn't it? Simbwa really comes back into it. Lee is feeling the pace. And then the complexion of the contest changes. Simbwa starts to catch him with the right hand, keeps the attacks going, senses victory himself. And Lee just got through it. So it's 1 round apiece. It's all on this last round now. But I would say Lee won that first round by a 10-8 score.
Well, what an intriguing 3 minutes we have in prospect here. Into the 3rd and final round we go. 81 kilogram, light heavyweight quarter-final action. The winner through to the final 4. Simbwa lands a big right hand. And again, and Sammy Lee, while the 60 seconds hasn't been enough for his energy levels to recover, they're tilting dangerously towards red. Still firing shots, but a lot of the pop has gone out of his punches and his movement, and he is being dragged into the center of Simbwa's squall.
I think though, Ronald, if he stays at distance, he's going to get picked off with those long shots from Simbwa. He's probably got to get him close and nullify the work of Simbwa, who doesn't do much on the inside. His arms are so long, he prefers it mid and long range. So maybe Lee's got to get up close and then work away on the inside.
Can Simbwa produce the quality to take advantage of Sammy Lee's draining energy levels? He's hanging on the inside when, again, given the contrasting statures, one would suggest he should be working Sammy Lee. Takes the long right cross there, falls in, and then a left uppercut from Simbwa. Simbwa sensing that this could be his moment. Lee, a sitting duck, he telegraphed that shot from last week. Simbwa avoided it easily, and Sammy Lee struggling to hold on. Can Simbwa find the quality to turn this one around in his favor? It was a massive first round in favor of Sammy Lee. He produced a standing count. He punched Simbwa all over the ring. Then about a third of the way through, or a midpoint of the second round, this man's energy level just dipped alarmingly. There's a cut beneath the right eye of Sammy Lee, and he's just getting some respite here, because at a timely interval from this man's point of view, Simbwa's mouthpiece was dislodged.
I think that came at just the right time for Lee. Just gave him a little bit of a rest there. Now he's got to work on the inside, try and find the better shots, the quality shots. He can't afford to hold his feet at distance. That's when Simbwa will tee up that right hand of his. He's dangerous at mid and long range, remember. Can Lee find the quality shots in the last minute or so? Again, this is a close round, Ronald.
Very close round indeed. It's been scrappy. Lee fighting on low energy levels, but he's managed to keep himself out of serious harm's way. Simbwa, for his part, hasn't been able to produce the sustained quality to take advantage of the tiring fighter in front of him. That's a wonderful left-right combination dragged up from his boots by Sammy Lee.
I think Simbwa himself is feeling the pace here, Ron. He's slowed down, and that's give maybe an incentive there to Sammy Lee.
Two fatiguing fighters in the closing seconds. Can somebody produce a sustained burst of quality as the 10-second clapper sounds? Well, that gives you an indication as to how much a place on the Commonwealth Games medal rostrum means to these boxers. They have both given it absolutely everything. How this man got through the third and final round without taking a trip to the canvas, I will never know, because when the round started, given how rapidly his energy dipped in round two, when the round started he had nothing left, but he got through the 3-minute session and produced some eye-catching shots as well.
Yeah, he did indeed, and Simbwa, sort of towards the end of the round or sort of halfway through, he just seemed to step off the gas. Maybe it was getting to him a little bit and he was feeling tired, but that gave Sammy Lee a new lease of life, and he got through it right to the very end. It's close.
The dominant first round produced by Sammy Lee proved to be decisive. It's Sammy Lee! His first bout of the Commonwealth Games tournament here on the Gold Coast has sent him through to the final four. He's got himself at least a bronze medal, and look at how much that means to him. He has prevailed on a split decision victory over Regarn Simbwa of Uganda. A warm embrace from his coaches, 3-1 in what was very close, all square look for the Korean observer. 1 point in it in favor of this man. For other observers, it was a tight contest, but Sammy Lee has prevailed and he progresses through to the final four.
Tremendous display from Lee, and we feared for him in that last round, but he did more than get through it. He rallied, he wanted it, and he's got home, and overall probably deserved it. And I really believe, Ronald, that first round he won it by a convincing margin, and it's got him over the line. And he's into the medals. Well done, Sammy Lee.